Hello there, my name is Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel and to another important Bitcoin as well as Terra Luna update. There are quite a few things I really want to share and I want to keep this video super simple and tell you whether it's a good idea to go all in on Bitcoin right now as well as Terra Luna, because Terra Luna has been pumping a little bit. And yeah, so without any further ado, hello from Monaco, sunny Monaco, excited for Formula 1, and yesterday I'm a little bit under the weather. Yesterday I had an incredible day, received the beautiful award from Forbes Monaco, from the CEO of Forbes Monaco, in fact, posted it on Twitter. Follow me on my, on the Twitter, follow me on Twitter, just the verified account. And yeah, I'm a bit slow today because we had a party in Cannes until like 4 AM yesterday, so I'm just a little bit dizzy. So anyway, very important stuff that we really have to talk about. It's a Monday, and without any further ado, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell, because this information is important and you have to watch it as soon as it comes out, and from the beginning and until the end. And as always, there is a link down in the description of this video. There is a link to my free Telegram group, Telegram channel, where we discuss a lot of cool stuff. It's free and I oftentimes can post a lot faster in Telegram than on YouTube, so go join it right now. And without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. And Jesus, yeah, I'm really slow today, so sorry guys, won't be able to speak real fast. But nonetheless, make some noise down in the comments for Mr. Spot on at the age of 27 being in Forbes. This is really awesome for all the achievements that we've done over the years. So make some noise down in the comments. We'll very much appreciate it. So first things first, let's talk about Bitcoin. And for Bitcoin, really want to talk about Dixie, the dollar index, which has been showing us some hope right here. That you remember, this is a monthly chart. So right now in the chart, what you're seeing is the last 20 years basically. So on the 103 is actually being rejected right now. So we're going down to 102 right now, and we're seeing in the monthly chart this quite kind of a nice pullback, and so we see in the weekly chart and in the daily chart. So this is very nice, and this is quite bullish for Bitcoin. So if we finally seen a peak in the dollar index, then this could potentially be very interesting, but it's gonna go in conjunction with what I'm gonna say about the current mini pump that people are going crazy about, and answer the question whether you should go all in or not. So that's about the Dixie. Let's go to Bitcoin chart itself. And we're gonna see that we are still stuck at about $30,000, and I've mentioned this flag formation previously, right at 30K, which has been very precise, very spot on, and very beautiful. And as I said in the previous video, and if you haven't seen it, please do check it out, that we're gonna break either above or below. And guess what? We are breaking above, and I've seen this break, you know, quite honestly. And I was thinking, should I just go into it? Should I give it a try? But as of right now, guys and girls, I quite honestly am more bearish than bullish. And here are my reasons why. Number one is the meeting that is going to take on the 27th with the inflation. Well, not the meeting, the report itself on the inflation that we're waiting for, which is, let me just find it, which is this, the PCEP, which is whatever, I don't know if that's the correct abbreviation, Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, and the next release will be on May. And again, Fed gives a lot of weight to this right now. So, and we are at the mercy of Fed. So currently, for me to long it before Friday, before seeing these kinds of figures, you can, of course, long it, and you can go over and buy a bit and put in a nice long trade with a small stop loss somewhere at around 29,700 or so you don't risk too much, and with your potential target of maybe $32,000. A quick scalp trade with nice risk and reward ratio. And of course, using my link down in the description of this video or in the pinned comment, my Bybit link, my exclusive link, you'll get up to $4,100 in bonuses on top of your initial deposit, and also for 30 days 0% maker fees, which is awesome. So if that's what you want to do, or long Luna, which we're going to talk about just in a second, then you can do that as well on Bybit. But before you do it, just watch this video, because again, I'm known for transparency and reliability, and whatever I see, I tell you. So when it comes to Bitcoin, we're also seeing a very important horizontal level right here, quite honestly. This flag, whatever, is great, but again, all these formations are very difficult to predict where they're gonna go, etc. And us as traders, we just have to see it for what it is. We're seeing, you know, confirmation in this area, this rejection, a bunch of confirmations here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then some a kind of huge confirmation here, and now we've just hit it like literally 3 times. And look at it, very precise, quite honestly. So in this moment, when we're seeing this kind of an effect, again, if we're gonna break above this level, which is $30,600, maybe you could consider putting in again a long trade, because this is a very important resistance level currently. But before you do, let's just take a look at the volume, and I guess I know what I'm gonna see in the volume right now. And look, there is no volume, it's just dead. So for that reason, I am more but I think everything is gonna change with the US market open, which is gonna happen in, let's say, in about 45 minutes from now, so 9:30 New York time. So that's gonna tip the scales, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna see where NASDAQ is gonna go. So it's gonna pull Bitcoin together with it. But if NASDAQ opens red and goes down, and it's just, I mean, it's gonna be actually a beautiful short trade for Bitcoin. But the scales potentially will tip once the inflation figures come out, and we're gonna see the peak inflation, hopefully. And let me know down in the comments if you think we might see peak inflation finally. Then it would be a very interesting long trade, and this is when I would actually go out and put in a big long trade over on Bybit for sure. So this for me currently is not really enough. I feel like we are anticipating those figures on the 27th. So even if we're gonna pump, might be going down again and doing something ridiculous and just some side movish movement, unless some, you know, catalyst event comes out again for whatever reason. But the volume just gives it away. So quite honestly, I'd be more open to a short trade, you know, a quick one with a target of maybe 29K. Again, this level right here, just to keep it reasonable. And that's it, because the 30K level has by this time already turned into a floating one. And if you want to become one of my full-time students and learn how to do all these things properly, go to tomscrollo.com and use the code 20OFF for a nice discount, which you can save some money and use it for trading later on. All the links down in the description as well as in the pinned comment. And now this is when it comes to Bitcoin again, right? So no hopes up, and I don't want to be one of those YouTubers telling you longing, you know, when there is really nothing to long, and it just looks ridiculous, even though we broke out of it, and we had to break out of it because just the way and the nature of how Bitcoin moves. But with the current state, I had to wait until the 27th to take, you know, some really nice long trade. And the only thing I would consider here maybe is a short trade, but again, for now I'm just observing. Now let's talk about Terra Luna, our favorite Luna, not. So currently, if we're gonna go to a smaller time frame, we're gonna see that we've seen in a short-term perspective some pump. Let me remove the volume. Well, actually there was some volume here, just a tiny bit, but so we've seen this magnificent pump from, you know, getting up from the ashes and then going down again and then down and down. And now we had a small pump. And now there are two reasons why. Number one reason is that in accordance to the vote and that I showed you before on the fork of the network, it seems like with the highest probability at this point that Terra Luna is going to fork its network. So that means that is going to be brand new Luna. And of course, those who are currently holding Luna, those who actually bought Luna in this incredible dip, are gonna get an airdrop of brand new Luna. So for that reason, possibly as a partially as a reason, people are buying into it at incredibly low prices with the hope to receive a huge airdrop. But we've already spoken about this in one of my previous Luna videos, where I said that, you know, I did an approximate calculation of what you can expect to get in the brand new Luna airdrop, that it really honestly makes no sense. And I mean, even putting $500 into it now to hope to get $500 worth of airdrop later, which is not going to happen anyway in this kind of a this kind of a size, in accordance to my calculations. And of course you have to remember that that airdrop is going to happen within 2 years, so you're not going to get it immediately. You're going to get like 15% of it at Genesis, so that's not really gonna make a big difference for people. And the second reason why this could be happening is because we're burning a little bit of Luna. So if we're gonna go here, then we'll see the Doc1 shared Luna burn address, but warns the lunatics against using it. So basically, in simple layman terms, the Terra Luna community was asking for the burn address, that they really want to burn Luna and, you know, restore it, and therefore, you know, somehow try to revive the project, existing one, without creating a new one. So, and Doc1 actually shared that address, and some of the Luna is getting burned right now. So it's community burn, it's people just burning their money, basically. It's not, nothing is left of it anyway, for the most part, but they're still burning it. So and potentially this could fuel the price, but this is gonna, and the question is, should you be longing it right now thinking that this burn is going to take you to $1, and the answer is probably not. Because again, not everyone who is smart is not going to be buying Luna right now to get a airdrop of the brand new one, because of the calculation that they're not really going to get much. They're going to risk much more if Luna goes down, and that airdrop is going to make no sense at all. And second of all, you know, the community burn is all nice and great and neat and tidy, but at the same time, you know, at some point when people are going to see the pump, they're going to stop burning it, because they're going to start hoping that it's going to go up. So I don't really believe in none of them. So as I said many times before, and I'll say it again, stay away from Luna. If you've lost money in it, just accept it, and my condolences, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, most important aspect for us to wait for currently is this on the 27th of May, and then that's when I'm going to be making a huge decision on the Bitcoin long that I'm currently considering. Let me know down in the comments if you've enjoyed this video, you found it useful. Make some noise for me again for this one right here. I'm like a small boy, but super excited and super happy to be in Monaco. I'll be here for quite a while, doing a lot of fundraising for my hedge fund as well at the Forbes event yesterday, which went really well, happily. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Stay smart, stay rich, and bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.